I've got several packages of thrift books to unbox with you guys, plus one fun thing that's not from thrift books, but we'll get to that. Now, you guys ever do those like late night shopping, specifically for books and curriculum, and then you think to yourself, what did I buy? We about to find out together. All right, so let's see what's inside the first bag. Did I get that much stuff? It didn't seem like that much stuff. Remember? Oh, yes. So you guys are gonna get a sneak peek at different curriculums. My curriculum picks videos should be coming out this month, but you guys are gonna get a sneak peek at the different things that we chose. So the first thing is the Montessori toddler activity book. I am so excited about this, y'all. I've got a busy 1-year-old, and I've done Montessori in the past with my 2 older kiddos. And so I know the benefits of it, and I love that type of schooling, which is weird because I also love traditional. They're like complete opposites, but whatever. I love that type of schooling, especially for the younger years. So I went and really wanted to get like several activity ideas that I could do for him. So I saw this one at Thrift Books, and I was like, oh, that looks good, because it's got at least like 60 at-home games and activities for curious toddlers. And Lord knows, I got a curious one. So I grabbed this one. Let's see. Oh, and then another thing that we're doing for my toddler is we're doing sign language. So I got Baby Sign Language Made Easy, 101 signs to start communicating with your child now. Because the Lord knows when you got them toddlers, y'all, you need to be able to communicate with them, okay? So he already knows milk, 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 and he knows more, and he knows water, 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 and different things like that. So we're gonna continue to work on that, on sign language. My oldest is the only one that I really taught baby sign language to, because my girls talked quick, and my middle boy, I don't know what happened, but we just kept it pushing. He ain't learning baby sign language, but that's going to be a part of his curriculum for next year, is teaching him these different signs and working on different signs until he's mastered it, and then moving on to more signs. So I'm really hoping to get that situated. So what I love about this is it also has like songs and activities too. That should be fun. I am opening it right now. Like, I didn't even open this stuff before I started recording because it's storming outside. I'm like, if I'm gonna do it, I need to get it done now. And my baby is right behind us sleeping. Oh, I'm so excited. Grammarland. Okay, so I was watching, I want to say Erin over at the Eclectic Homeschooler. I was watching one of her videos, and I found out about Grammarland, and I'm like, let me look this up. This sounds so interesting. And so I'm going to read the back. So it says, before the days of Schoolhouse Rock's jingles like Conjunction Junction, there was the playful primer Grammarland, which has been teaching children and adults in need of a refresher the basic rules of English grammar since its first publication in 1878, right? So in this allegorical world of Grammarland, the 9 parts of speech, rich Mr. Noun, his useful friend pronoun, little ragged article, talkative adjective, busy doctor verb, and adverb perky preposition, convenient conjunction, and irksome interjection are brought to trial by Judge Grammar to settle disputes over the rules of language. Each part of speech is called in turn to take the stand, where they are questioned by Dr. Syntax and Sergeant Parsings. In the course of the amusing trial, the reader, perhaps without even realizing it, is exposed to the most important rules of grammar. I am so excited to take such a fun approach to grammar and read this with my littles. You guys, you have no idea. So it's like written like a story, and they're put on trial, and I think it's just gonna be such a fun way to learn about grammar. So we're gonna be reading through this next year, and I am so excited. Now, this recommendation came from my friend Amy over at Humility and Doxology. My daughter is going to be doing poetry next year, and she's like, you've got to get a kick in the head. And so I grabbed this one, just the title alone. I mean, yes, right? So a kick in the head. So my daughter loves poetry. And so I thought I'd grab her own physical copy, and she's going to be reading through all the different poems that are in here. And I'm super excited for her. So a kick in the head. Wow, you guys are getting all the sneak peeks at my curriculum picks. Okay, so the Greek alphabet code cracker is the next thing that we're doing. This is another recommendation from Amy. This is another thing that we are doing for my my rising fifth grader next year. She's going to be studying Greek. Like, she wants to learn Greek. So Amy's like, hey, start with code cracker. And if she's still into it after that, then figure out a Greek curriculum. So we're starting with this, and she's just going to be pretty much learning the Greek alphabet. But it sounds really, really interesting. So I'm going to read the back to you guys. Don't let the sneaky thief get away. Welcome, detective. The famous Grecian urn of Achilles, she's like all into this to my daughter, so she's gonna love this, has been stolen, and we need your help. The Greek alphabet is the key to decoding the clues and recovering the stolen treasure. Learn all the Greek letters from alpha to omega, along with their phonetic pronunciation. Decipher the encoded clues from witnesses to discover the identity of the thief and to trace the escape route. You will learn to sound out English words with the Greek alphabet, and you will even be able to write in your own Greek letter code. This workbook is an excellent introduction for students of all ages. Good luck. Solve the mystery. Crack the Greek alphabet code. So she's gonna love this. Like, this is up her alley. This is fun. This is engaging. This is detective work. So if you can see a theme for next year, it's about fun, all right? We're gonna have fun, y'all. Ooh, another one. A Poke in the Eye is another poetry book that came highly recommended from Amy. Poke in the eye, kick in the head, like, yes, right? Like, how much fun is that? That's another poetry book that she's going to be doing next year. I just love it, y'all. I need contact lenses, like a poke in the eye. John Hegley. So it's just colorful and fun. And she's going to love this. I don't even know if you can see it, but she's going to love it. This is all my fifth grade curriculum picks. There's more, so watch the fifth grade curriculum pick video. But I got 180 days of spelling and word study for her. So this is her spelling curriculum for next year. Y'all, thrift books, check the thrift books before you buy the things. Like, check. That's like my number one recommendation. Like, check Facebook Marketplace, check thrift books, and check these different places before you pay full price, because it's like unused. So that'll be really, really fun. And then vocabulary cartoons. I am so excited about this. Katie from Life in the Mundane was telling me all about it, and she's like, look, you're gonna love this curriculum. It uses mnemonics to help kids memorize vocab. And so I am super excited about using this for my rising eighth grader next year. And I think it will just be a fun way to learn vocabulary. So we're gonna be doing vocabulary cartoons. So grab that off of thrift books for a couple bucks. And the last thing I grabbed from thrift books is Montessori from the Start. And so in addition to the different activities and the sign language and stuff like that, I wanted to just read up on Montessori and just get a more in-depth study about the science behind how it works and different things like that. This is Montessori from the Start, and it is from birth to age 3. And it's written by Paula Polk Leonard and Lynn Leonard Jessen. So that's not Leonard. That's Lillard. Lillard? Anyways, never mind. Don't worry about that. Wendy can't read. Anyway, so I got that one. Now the fun extra surprise is, I am so excited about this, consumer math curriculum. So this is a project-based consumer math curriculum. So my son is always talking about how he feels like math is not practical to real life and different things like that. Think again, boo. So by completing like daily lessons, researching, and completing projects, they're gonna learn basic math principles and how to apply them to real life scenarios. So I'm super excited about this. He's going to be working his way through this over the summer. And I mean, I'm talking different things like banking, insurance, investing, budgeting, saving, borrowing money, housing, maintaining your home, shopping for food, cooking and baking, transportation, clothing, bargain shopping, vacation. We going on vacation this summer. He's going to be budgeting for it and doing all the things for it. Like, I am so excited. This is written for more of a high school level. He is going into the 8th grade, but my kiddo is so business minded already. He wants to start all these different types of businesses, and we are such a hands-on family. Like, for me, I've been budgeting my family's finances ever since I was in 10th grade. My mom would get paid and she'd be like, okay, Wendy, pay the bills, and she'd let me go into the bank accounts and do all the things and different things like that, mostly because she was a single mom, but also because I like math. And so she allowed me to like do those types of things. And I learned so much by doing that hands-on level math. And so my thought process is to do the same with my son, allowing him to plan our family vacation budget wise, allowing him to be cooking and baking, allowing him to, because we're currently in the market for a new car. So him coming alongside my husband to really do the finances and work all that stuff out. So I am really, really excited about this math. I will have a link in my description specifically to this, but yeah, I think it's going to be really, really good. And I can give you guys more of like a review if you want once we're done with the summer, like if it's something that maybe you guys want to use next year. So we've been going through a lot of transitions in our home, and this mama over here is really dealing with a lot of balancing all the different needs of the kiddos. And I'm really hoping that these different types of things helps us to be able to, or helps me to be able to balance all the things a little bit better. If you'd like a special discount off of thrift books, check out the referral link in my description, as well as the link through to the Not Consumed Consumer Math. Also, if you would like to check out a video on all our life updates currently, check out this video right here.